بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم الحمد لله رب العالمين رب السماوات والأرضين والصلاة والسلام على سيد الأنبياء والمرسلين سيدنا ومولانا أبي القاسم. In these few days, first of all, before I start lecture, we are blessed to have one of the biggest scholar in America, Ammar Haider, among us. It's a blessing having him here. And as I've been talking to you in all these days, try to establish a very good contact with ulama, those who are studied in Hawzat and Hawza Ilmiya, into the seminaries. And inshallah today I'm going to recite a beautiful hadith about the ulama and fuqaha and mujtahideen, khasan ulama in general. So if you want to be in touch with Najaf, ask his number, be in contact with him. I'm always here, I'll be here, you have my contact inshallah. Then you can have more benefit of having an alim into the city. And he lives, Najaf lives in the city very close to us, and it is a blessing. It's a great blessing. And I don't know, have you ever heard it or not? We have a lot of hadiths from Ahlul Bayt where they say if in a cemetery, when there's an alim being graved, then for at least 40 days, all other mawta, all other marhumin, whether they're people of good thing or bad thing, what they are, they're going to remain away from any kind of adab because of this alim. When alim is dead, when alim is dead, so بطريق أولى when alim is alive, living among you in the city, you have to have a contact with an alim, have his number, contact your questions, ask your questions, ask your problems. Inshallah, ulama, they are going to help you, because ulama in general, they are representatives of Ammar Haider among us. Sallu ala Muhammad wa ali Muhammad. We discussed a bit in these last few days about the life based on Quranic teachings and based on the teachings of Rasulullah and based on teachings of Ammar Haider. This is all. And when we follow Ahlul Bayt, when we listen to them, when we follow their values, then we can call ourselves Shia. Otherwise we are not Shia. Then who we are. When we are not Shia, then what is our identity? Our identity is Muhib. That is it. When I love my car, I am muhib of my car. When I love my home, I am muhib of my home. When I love my wife, my husband, my children, I am muhib of my best ones. This is muhib, but I don't say I'm Shia of my car. I love my car loves me. No. Your car doesn't love you. It all needs gas. You put gas, she's going to run for you. Otherwise, no. Muhib is one side. What Ahlul Bayt they want from us to become a good Shia. Shia means we need to do something, then they love us. And they love us, we are Shia. We are Shia. If we don't love them, if they don't love us, we are not Shia. We are something else. We are Muhib. They don't want us to be Muhib. No. What they want from us, Shia. We are going to balance our deed, our amal, every single part of our life. When we maintain everything, then we can become Shia. This is it. Lots of things. We have to maintain our salah, we have to maintain our sawm, we have to maintain our homes, hajj, zakat, ta'abbudiyat. But this is not all religion. The main religion is we have to balance our spirit. If you go into the detail, into the philosophy of fasting, you have plenty of rawayat from Ma'sumin when they say, if you are fasting with your stomach We are doing nothing. We are just tolerating some hunger for 8 hours, 9 hours, 10 hours, and that's it. But if you take or make a path from your fast towards Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala and reach to the point when you fast, your hand doesn't make masiyat, your food doesn't make sin, your eyes doesn't make sin, your ear doesn't make sin, doesn't listen to music, doesn't make bad things, haram things, ghiba, backbiting, bad music. At the end, when you control your thought, and this is the topmost level of fasting, then in fact you are fighting, then in fact you are fasting. That is real fast. This is the philosophy of fast. Fast is not only being hungry, no. It starts from stomach, the least one, and goes to your thought. So from your stomach, your hand, your leg, your ears, your eyes, your lips, your mouth, your language, everything controls. When everything goes under control, then you can control your thoughts from sin. Even though you don't think about sin, when you think about sin, you say, La hawla wa la quwwata illa billah al-ali al-azim. By saying this, Shaitan run away from you, Iblis runs away from you, you're good. This is the real fasting. Otherwise, fasting is hunger. You can fast every day, very good. You can be hungry, and that's it. When we are praying salat, we're still doing masiyah, we're still doing sin. No, this is not the salat. What is the salat? What is the real salat? The salat tanha anil fahsha wal munkar. If salat is stopping you from fahsha and munkar, fahsha is a big sins, great sins. Fahsha. It stops you. This salat stops you. When Iblis is taking you towards fahsha, great sins, your salat comes to help you. No, don't go there. It's a great sin. Fahsha. Munkar, everything is negative from the perspective of Rasulullah and Ahlul Bayt in Quran. Everything is negative, munkar. Salat is going to stop you. Your hands move towards sin, and the salat is going to no, don't go there. You are a man of salat, you are a man of, woman of salat, you are the person of salat. You pray, you love Allah, you love Rasulullah, you love Quran, you love Ahlul Bayt. This salat stops you, this salat is working with you. This is good salat. Otherwise, there's a hadith from Ammar Haider where he says, lots of people, they have no benefit of salat, except they make themselves tired. They stand up, they go ruku, they go in sujood, nothing. They get nothing out of their salats. There is no salat. Unless the salat stops you from sin. As-salat tanha anil fahsha. Then it's good. The salat is not stopping me. Yesterday I discussed about khums. You're doing a lot of charity. You're doing a lot of things. But you're not paying khums, you are in trouble. If that was important to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, He would tell you, I don't want you khums first. First do charity and then khums. Allah knows better. He wants first khums and then charities. Pay khums first and then go for charity. You cannot take things upside down. No, I love charity better and I'm going to khums maybe next year, after 5 years, after 10 years. No, it's not like that. There are priorities into the eyes of Allah, into the eyes of Quran, into the eyes of Rasulullah, into the eyes of Ahlul Bayt, and we have to go with the priorities. When we go with priorities, everything is good. When we make our own priorities, we are in trouble. Then we cannot say, now we are followers of Ahlul Bayt. If we are followers of Ahlul Bayt, we have to follow the priorities of Quran. We have to follow the priorities of Rasulullah. We have to follow the priorities of Abdullah Hussain. This is what happened with Abdullah Hussain. He said, okay, now it's time to move. Who wants to join me? I mentioned you a book, a very beautiful book. Right? The Journey of Imam Hussain from Medina towards Karbala, written by, if I'm correct, Sayyid Sadiq Najmi. Very good book, very small, 300, 400 page book. He compiled all those talks of our Abdullah Hussain, all those talks of Sayyid al-Shuhada into this small one volume. What was the mission of Abdullah Hussain? Why he moved from there? He said, no, I cannot live with Yazid. My people, they want me there, I'm going to Kufa, to somewhere else. Who wants to join me? You can join me. When your Imam is saying, join me, this is the first priority. You can't say, yeah, I think I have business. So let me finish my business, then inshallah I'll join you 2 months after. No. When your Imam is saying, join me, then join him, first priority. When your Rasul is saying, this is the first priority, Salat, Saum, Qum, Zakat, do not break the hearts of the people, first priority. Okay, yes. And I don't see why. I'm surrendered. Then we can say, yes, we are Shia and Muslim. Then we are really followers of Ahlul Bayt. What are the top priorities in Islam? One of the most top priority in Islam is eating halal. Eating halal in 2 ways. The food you're using for your life is coming from halal source, number 1, and it is halal. It has to be tahir. There is no najasa in it from 2 sides. This food has to be coming to you from halal way. If this food is coming from the way of bribery, what we call in our language, rishwat, this food is haram. I'm working for zalim, tyrant. The person who doesn't care about Islam, doesn't care about anything. He is behind his power, tyrant. You're working for him, this food is haram. There's a difference of opinions among the fuqaha and mujtahideen. When you are working for them directly, yes. Sometimes you work in a system and then system run by a ministry and the ministry is under the control of, that's a different thing. But sometimes we listen, we work directly to the tyrants. And we bring this food into home, haram food. And Ajib, 2 days ago I was reciting some ahadith of the effects of the haram food. Ahlul Bayt say when you eat haram food, you are not putting yourself into trouble only, you put your children into big problem. It's up to you. If a parent, they give their children a food, there is a AIDS disease in this food. And the child when grow up, I say, my father, he did this, he made this mistake, my mother, she made this mistake. He is not responsible, this child is not responsible, but the parents, they are responsible. They create this situation for this child. They have created this situation. Hasad. You won't believe that there's a riwayah from, if I'm correct, Imam Muhammad Taqi alayhi salatu wasalam, where it says, this hasad, jealous, the sickness of jealous, it is almost like AIDS. When you get the disease, it's very hard to be away from this. So they say, as soon you realize you're having this disease, jealous, kill this bad habit. Kill right there at the beginning. When this disease increases in you, definitely it's going to kill you. It is just like AIDS. AIDS is physical disease. Hasad is just like AIDS, a spiritual disease. So before it gets severe, clean it. At the beginning, just kill it. No more hasad. As soon as possible, just finish it. Halal is also one of the most important things. Eating halal. Sallu ala Muhammad wa ala Muhammad. Sulaiman ibn Khalid, one of the Sahabi of Imam Jafar Sadiq alayhi salatu wasalam, he came to Imam Jafar Sadiq and he asked from this ayah, وَقَدِمْنَا إِلَى مَا عَمِلُوا مِنْ عَمَلٍ فَجَعَلْنَاهُ هَبَاءً مَنْثُورًا. He said, what is the meaning of this ayah of Imam Jafar Sadiq? Quran is saying, Allah is saying in this ayah, we are going to come to see your amal. We will come into the day of Qiyamah. We will see you from close. We will watch everything. We will open your bag. And I'm going to open your file. I will take out your file, like me, Sheikh Ammar. I'm born in 1974. And then this file is going to be open. Okay, I'm going to check this person's file. What he did, what he has done. From which year? Year 1974. And then 75 what I did, and 76 I did, and 78, and then 88, and 98, and that's it. 2016 and 2018 I'm gone. I'm dead after 2 years. Allah is going to open the page and see every page. And there's everything written in that file. Nothing is hidden. And this is fact. 50 years ago, if you tell your parents, 50 years ago, if you would tell your parents or your grandparents, your grandmothers, grandfather, until now today, not here, maybe in America, because people there very much modern people. If you go back home at our countries, and you tell your mothers, oh mommy, I have a small chip and it's like 1000 terabyte in it. And I can record in this chip all of the movies in the world exist. All of the written files in the world is written. I can store in this small chip. You know what your mother, or what you call grandmother is going to tell you? I think, my child, you're crazy, go and see the doctor. You lose your mind. How is it possible? In this small chip, everything is written on the world, you can put in it. You are so crazy, my child. Go and see the doctor. I think last night you had a very bad dream. She's going to reply you like that. She would not believe that. No. In this small chip, and then you will start explaining to her, oh no, my mother, this is 1 terabyte means like 1000 gigabytes, and gigabytes is 1000 megabytes, and 1000 megabytes is 1 kilobyte, and then 1 kilobyte and megabyte and gigabyte. Leave me alone. How can you do that, you stupid child? Leave me alone. But now science tells you, in DNA, and you have millions of DNA in your body. Your DNA keeps your record since your childhood to the day of your die. Every single thing you see, there's a picture. Every single thing you thought, there's a note for it. Everything you do, there's a record in it. Very simple. In old times, you could not say, like, oh, who knows Allah is going to show us or not. But now we know very well. Allah can show us everything. Allah shows. We have a lot of ahadith from Ammar Haider where they say before you leave this world, in the last few hours, 1 hour, 2 hours, 3 hours, you will see your entire life, what you have done in your life. Since the year you were born and the time you're dying, you see every single thing in 1-2 hours. Just like forward movie. And then people, they are going to realize their life and analyze their life, and they are going to feel sorry for it. I missed it. I could have turned every second of my life to making points to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, to making grades, to make some sawab, but I missed it. I missed it. That's why Ahlul Bayt, they say when you leave your home for a job, say Bismillahir Rahmanir Rahim, recite 3 times, Ayat al-Kursi, realize that you are going to work for your child and your kid, your wife and children, and Allah is going to give you sawab for every single breath, for every single step you take into efforts. We have to be smart. We have to be smart. There's no chance. We should make our life by our hands in a very short life, short time. Allah is going to see every amal we have done in this life, and the people they have been doing out of their all the amal, all the deeds, out of their ego, out of their logo, out of their brand, out of their name. There was nothing for Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. There was nothing for Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. And Allah is saying, I'm going to throw their amal into the skies, and you'll see the like particles of sands spread into the space. Nothing. You got nothing. This was for you. Let me tell you a beautiful story. I heard this story from one of the ulama many years back, if I'm correct, maybe 17, 18 years ago, from Ayatollah Sheikh Mohsen, Ayatollah Sheikh Muhammad Ali Araki, Rahmatullah alayhi. There was a faqih, great faqih, into Najaf. When he passed away, and he went, make sure, my brother, sister, first of all, make sure, an alim means, a faqih means, who spent his life into the halal way, all wajibat done, on all muharramat, away from every muharramat, Almost all mustahabbat is done. Almost all makruhat left away, left behind. Even the mubahat, they try to do best for Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. He passed away. First night in his qabr, Malaik, they came to visit him. Who is your God? This is my God. Who is your Nabi? This is my Nabi. Who is your Imam? This is my Imam. And then Malaik say, you are a great faqih, yes. Then what is your amal? I don't see any amal in your account. What? You don't see any amal in my account? No. There's your file, and we don't see anything. I don't see, Malaik, they said. Angels, they said, I don't see any amal in your account. Oh, why don't you see any amal in my account? What's wrong with my account? What is wrong with my account? I lived 60, 70, 80 years, and I did all these mustahabbat, wajibat, all these khair, good deeds. I kept away my nafs, my wujud, my existence from all bad haram, makruhat, bad things. Why my file is empty? I have nothing. I did this. Malak said, yes, I know what you did this. But when you did this, intentionally you were doing this for yourself. There's your name behind it. Oh. And I did this. Yes, you did this. But in the niyyah, in the intention, there was no Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. It was all you. You did it for your shuhra, publicity, for your name, from your title, for your brand. And then I did this. I taught all these students. Yes, you did. But you made all these students because they are going to carry your maktab, your school of thought. There was no Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. And I did this. Yes, you did this, but there was a name of this and that. There was no Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. And then at the end, this alim here started crying. He said, Ya Allah, then who's going to help me? Then what I'm going to do? What is my amal then? Then what you are going to do with me? He asked from Malaik, from angels. They said, no worries. There is bashara for you. Bashara means good news. What good news? You told me I have nothing in my account. Then what is bashara for me? He said, no, it's a bashara. It's a good news for you. Good news for what? He said, in your entire life you did at least one thing for Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. 100% pure, 0 to 100 for Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. And then they told him, do you remember that night? What night? When you were young and you're writing a book, and all of a sudden a drop of ink was falling on your paper, and a fly came to your drop, that drop fallen, and she started drinking the ink. And for a few seconds or for a few minutes you hold your pen because this creature is going to drink for Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. And then where you realize this is the makhluk of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Why should I hurt it? Let her drink and she will leave me. And that amal was in your entire life 100% pure for Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Allahu Akbar. You have done good, a lot of good things. But beside all those good things, this amal, this deed, this happening, Allah liked it. And I like this amal, and because of this amal you are going to be in Jannah. At least bring few things for Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. We have to bring few things on the top. We have to do a lot of things for the sake of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. This Rafi asked from Jafar Sadiq, O Imam, Ibn Rasulullah, what is the meaning of this ayah? And that's going to watch us. Now said He's going to watch you. Every single amal. You have to bring few things to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala for what? Pure amal to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. If you can bring something pure to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, then you're good. But if you don't bring pure amal, you are going to be in trouble. We have to try hard, yes. All I can say to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, oh Allah, I did my best. I tried my best. When you try your best, you're good. Quran says, what you can do, you have to try your best. This is your duty. And Allah says, I'm going to fix everything. But you try your best. Don't say to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, oh Allah, I was living in America. Oh Allah, if you ask people from Iraq, oh Allah, I'm living in poverty in Iraq. If you ask from people of India, oh Allah, I'm living in India. If you go in people of Iran, oh Allah, I'm living in the Iran, there's a problem. If you come to people of Mecca, oh Allah, I am, and then the deep burden of the taxes and, everybody living is a problem. There's a problem, here's a problem, there's a problem. Problems are problems. Everywhere you go, there's a problem. But while we are living in the trouble, in the problem, we have to try our best. We have to try our best. As much as possible, what we can do for Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, for the sake of Rasulullah, for the sake of Ahlul Bayt alayhi salatu wasalam, for the sake of Quran. And only Allah can help us, only Quran can help us, only Rasulullah and Ahlul Bayt, they can help us. My sisters and my brothers, believe me, nobody is going to help you in this planet. You try 1,000 times others, no one is going to help you except Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, except Rasulullah, except Ahlul Bayt. I discussed this hadith 2-3 nights ago. Inna ghayra muhmilina limura'atikum. Imam Zaman says, I will never leave you alone. I'm always going to take care of you people. I discuss entire hadith here with you. We are always under watch of Ahlul Bayt and under the protection of Ahlul Bayt. There's a hadith from Rasulullah. Then Imam, he explained the things in this riwayat. Imam Sadiq says, because lots of people, they eat haram, and because of eating haram, they are going to be in trouble. And then Imam mentioned this hadith from Rasulullah, and he says, the hadith is, Al-ibadah ma'akli al-haram kal-binaw ala-raml. Ajib. Al-ibadah ma'akli al-haram kal-binaw ala-raml. Ajib. What does it mean? Imam is saying, when people, they are doing ibadah of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, when people, they worship Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, and while they are eating haram, they don't care about anything. They just eat haram and haram and haram. Haram itself, and food is provided by the way of haram. When people, they eat haram, it is just like people, they are making their homes on the sand. The day you're going to finish your last brick on your home, just a week after, whole home is going to go. And you have to build it again. You cannot make your home on the sand, on the moving sand. No. You have to make your home on the firm land. Then you can keep this home for centuries, of a few decades. Otherwise, there's no way this home is not going to remain. And you just keep bringing it, just keep bringing it, just keep bringing it. No, you have to fix this problem. You can't say, no, I'm just trying hard, I'm trying hard. What? Trying hard what? Trying what? Trying hard what? Do something for the sake of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. If I'm correct, Harun al-Rashid, one day he was walking with his wife beside the river. If I'm correct, Najaf, this is Harun al-Rashid. He was walking beside the water, creek, beside the maybe seashore somewhere, and all of a sudden they saw Janab Buhlul. He was sitting beside the water and he was making a home, sand home. Kids, they make sand home, right? Beside the seashore. Buhlul was making a sand home. Harun's wife, she was mu'mina. She was the lovers of Ahlul Bayt. She was a great Shia. She told, oh Harun, what you are doing here? He said, I'm making home in Jannah. Oh, you are making home in Jannah, in heaven? He says, I'm making home in Jannah. And then she asked, do you want to sell this home to us? Buhlul said, yes, if you want to buy it. How many? Few dirham. Few dirhams. Okay. 20, 40, 50. There you go. She bought a home in Jannah. Harun, he laughed on his wife. Come on. You want a home in Jannah? Buhlul is selling a home in Jannah to you. Come on. What happened? The next night when they slept, king and queen, king saw a dream that his wife was entering into Jannah. And when he wanted to follow his wife, the gatekeepers at the Jannah, they told him, no, you are not allowed to be into Jannah. Huh? Why? Because you have no property in Jannah, only your wife. And then this beautiful building belongs to your wife. She bought it last night from Buhlul. Huh? She bought it from Harun. This is the home? Yes, this beautiful premises, this beautiful palace belongs to your wife. And I don't have nothing. No, you have nothing. You cannot enter into Jannah. He just wake up. And the next day he told his wife, come on, let's go for a walk. We are going to walk beside the seashore. Okay, let's go for a walk. Why are you in a hurry? No, we are in a hurry. Let's go for a walk. They came to the walk and they say again, the Babylon sitting there and making the homes, sand homes. And this time, he put his step first towards Babylon. Okay, Babylon.